guys probably saw the title of this video. Something happened, something changed. We do still have Patty Mayo, but we added something to the fleet. So I'm pretty excited to share with you guys. Some of you may hate me for it, and that's okay. Some of you guys may actually even own one of these, and you may like it a lot. So let's get back to the camper, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. Got a four-door finally, guys. It just wasn't the four-door y'all were expecting. Let's show you what it is outside. I know what you guys are thinking. What are you thinking? You're not thinking the things that you probably should be thinking, because I'm going to tell you what we got that's pretty awesome. It's a Jeep Gladiator Mojave X. It's got all the bells and whistles, Alpine stereo, the roof comes off, full body paint on everything. It's not the sport model, it's the fully loaded model. We basically were stuck trying to figure out what to do. I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. It had a blown head gasket on it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. That thing, I put 130,000 miles on it in like 5 years. And I didn't drive it for almost a year, it just sat there. And they were doing crazy incentives on the Gladiators. They were doing a crazy incentives. We got like $12,000 off, $13,000, something like that. And I was just like, you know what? We need something that we can A, use as a daily, but B, also can do some overlanding in. And that was kind of the whole purpose of why I wanted a fully enclosed car, and why we were looking at like expeditions and other things. What's the other one? I don't remember. So anyways, point is,
I keep thinking of King Ranch, but it's not a King Ranch, but it's like a King Ranch on the interior. Yeah. Anyways,
we were looking at all these other options for fully enclosed cars, and I thought to myself, why not get something that A, instead of acquiring two new forms of debt, we're just going to take one that we can also do off-road stuff in. If you look at her or him, we haven't named it yet.
We haven't named it yet.
Actually, that's what you guys can do.
Yeah, help us name something.
It's your turn. We'll talk about that in a second. But as you can tell, we've already been taking her off-road. Cool thing about the Mojave edition is it has Fox shocks on it already. So you got Fox shocks there. You got a bump stop on it, another external reservoir there. And then if you come down here, it's got 2.5 Fox shocks in the rear. This thing was actually made to go and desert rip with. I'm not saying you're gonna rip this thing like a razor, but at the end of the day, I just took it through the dunes and little baby dunes, and I feel fully confident I could make it anywhere in Glamis in this. No, I'm not gonna go through the big bowls. Honestly, I didn't buy this to drive it in the sand dunes.
I did.
But it's easy.
You guys, eventually, once we get comfortable with this, we will absolutely be mobbing this out there.
Yeah.
I feel like it is fully capable. We've watched videos on the Mojave of them like duning out in Abu Dhabi and stuff, or Dubai or wherever, and they are full on crusting. These were built for the desert and the sand, so we will absolutely be taking it out to the big bowls. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about the big bowls, but
yes, we will. It's fully capable. I believe it.
Oh, it would make it. Like, the more I've driven it through the sand, actually, the better I feel about it. But it's pretty rad. I mean, overall, it may let some of you guys down because we didn't get an expedition. The interior is pretty cool. It's got Apple CarPlay. On the Mojave edition, it does not have a front lock locker for your differential. It does have a rear axle locker, although on the Mojave, I'm not sure on the Rubicon if it has this or not. I don't know nothing about Jeeps. I'm just starting to learn about them, at least you know, the Gladiator and the Wranglers. But on this, if you put it in auto, it seems to act as like an all-wheel drive, transferring power left and right, maybe a slipping front diff. I'm not sure. But the Off-Road Plus button, it changes the throttle control. So it feels like it has a ton more power, but it's just giving you that power at the very beginning. It comes stock on 33s that are doing just fine. I don't even have this thing aired down. It's at 38 pounds, and I'm not getting
comfortable. Yeah,
I mean, it's still a Jeep. It's not, you know, you don't have 50,000 inches of travel, but it's pretty rad.
Did you see this desert rated? And it's literally got sand dunes right there, dude.
Yep.
So see, it is rated for the bowls.
Is it?
Yeah, it's literally stamped on it. But I will say, driving this, because Miles and I rode in this all the way down, and even highway driving, like super smooth. It was really comfortable. Like the whole setup is comfortable. And yeah, I mean, of course, you get out in the wet sand. It's still gonna be bumpy, but I mean, you're in a car. It's comfortable. I'm excited about it. And it fully, the doors, the roof's 3 pieces. We can completely remove all of it. But this Mojave's, the Gladiator Mojaves were not built for like rock crawling. They're not like the Rubicons. That's what I saw. So
yeah,
I don't really see a point in taking the doors and stuff off. I'd want it to be enclosed and stay clean and in AC.
I like being clean, guys. I don't mind getting dirty, but it is cool. Essentially, we do want to do some deep desert overlanding with it, take some tents out, just kind of like tent camp it up. I'll probably outfit it more so for doing overlanding, throw a rack on it, a couple cans, some water, and I'm actually going to use this stuff, unlike some people that buy these things and they just outfit them and never seem to do anything with them. We bought this to use it. I hate that it's so dirty already, but at least it shows that we have used it and played around in it. But that's it for now, guys. There'll be a lot more to come with this. What we're gonna do with it, it's up to I guess our dreams and our ideas that we come up with. But there is gonna be some exploring. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. This is actually kind of the end of our Glamis trip. We're just recording it because we finally have a sunny day. It's been nothing but crap for several days, and I wanted to actually make this video on a sunny day. So anyhow,
The sun's shining today.
it's shining today. Don't forget, we got new merch on our website.
Miles per hour.
That's for Miles right there. Miles per hour. Off-road diaries with spit right there from Miles.
Yes, it's not. It's fine, you guys. Mom life.
It won't come with the spit. So anyways, thank you guys. Love y'all so much. Hope you enjoy us getting our new rig. We're super excited about it, and you'll see some more. Yeah, happy New Year. All right, see you, bye. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's weird because this is kind of like our last day, our second to last day when we made this video. I started off like at the beginning of getting this, and then we ended it like almost like our last day because the weather was just crap. It was not sunny, and I wanted to get sunny shots of everything. But we just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for your support. Sorry we took a little month break. We got lots of cool adventures happening in southern Arizona and during the winter, and we
escaping each other in the cold.
Yeah, and we may even end up at King of the Hammers. We're not sure yet. We got a bunch of friends we're talking about in our group chat that want to go. We got some really cool stuff planned, but you're actually going to start off on the next video on Sunday, and it's actually going to be kind of the beginning of our Glamis trip. Not our first day necessarily, because we did Christmas already, but it's going to lead into New Year's and everything. Anyways, I totally dig the Jeep. I've had a lot of fun with it. It drives great. I just did its 3,000 mile oil change. We put 3,000 miles on it in like 2.5 weeks. Like not
less
even
than a month.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But we got some cool things planned for it, and we're not going to stop side-by-siding or anything like that, but we are going to do some Jeeping and stuff in our future videos, some overlanding stuff. But thank you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Please go to offroaddiaries.com to help support our adventures across the country and buy yourself a t-shirt.
Yeah, and it'll help our new Jeep build.
Yeah, it'll fund the Jeep build. That would be cool. If there's any Jeep people out there that have Jeep businesses and you'd like to sponsor us, please reach out to us. We'd love that. In the meantime, Miles is trying to finish editing the video. So you guys have an awesome day. Hope y'all are having a great New Year so far, and we look forward to sharing the rest of our Glamis trip, which should be several videos coming up here in the next couple weeks. So we'll see you on Sunday. Say bye.
Say bye-bye, Miles.
Say bye.